Hey, well, welcome back, guys, to my personal journey through music. So today I dig in my closet, guys, and I was just kind of taking a surveillance over my guitars, and so right here I got a bunch of empty cases because I took out some of my guitars, and some of them I totally forgot about, and but I wanted to share with you, if I can get over here, is my Charvel collection. Yeah, so now I just recently picked up this Charvel. This is a 1986 made in Japan Charvel. I got this at Guitar Center, Rancho Cucamonga. It was pretty grimy and dirty, and I thought I would take it home and do some work on it. And this particular unit, the electronics were not, to me, in very good standing. In fact, I discovered the wiring in here was kind of hokey pokey, and so basically I took out the um, imported switch, which I probably don't believe it was original. There was a coil tap in the volume knob. I got rid of that too. Um, and then I just went to town. What I discovered, whoever was in here, and there was definitely somebody in here, they had put a ground wire screw underneath the pickup on both of the humbucker, on the bridge and in the neck, which didn't even make any sense. Like, I don't understand any logic in that. It was just a screw with a ground wire underneath the humbucker, as if that was to do anything. Nothing exposed, just piece of screw. And so I was like, yeah, that's probably not right. And I didn't care about the coil tap and the volume knob. That did look like original, but I thought that it was most likely back here. And and so I thought maybe somebody might have reversed it. I This might be the original tone knob, but anyway, I got rid of the coil tap, and this is a Fender three-way selector, and I wired it in a very traditional way. This particular 86 came with a Shaw Seymour Duncan SB4 trembucker, and this is a jazz in the neck. It's more of a really heavy metal type guitar. Um, it did come with, of course, a quarter sawn maple neck. It almost looks roasted, but it's not. But a really nice neck, uh, nice jumbo frets. The neck had a lot of wear on it, which was good. I mean, I like the fact that it had been around since 1986, so that's quite a bit of time. But the fret wear was really, really good. Just nice, thick, jumbo frets. I wouldn't be too surprised if these were stainless steel frets because there's almost, I don't want to say zero fret wear, but I think from 1986 to now, if it was nickel, it would be pretty worn down. There was a lot of grime in the neck. I took I went to town and cleaned it up, best I could. It's got some kind of weird locking kind of tuners. Um, and Yeah, I'm not really sure. Wilkinson made this really freaky kind of tuner, locking tuner, where you kind of bring it through the top, wrap it around. It's kind of hokey pokey. I don't really care for that. I did it traditionally. Didn't really care to do it the way that they had recommended. I do believe that's a bone nut. And yeah, so this is a 1986. I'm gonna give you a little sound demo of this because this thing's pretty wicked. The bridge is interesting. It's a floating bridge, and while it seems like that, it's actually that has to be factory because there's no way that this guitar could be set up any differently than that. It's just no way you could deck that. It's definitely a floating bridge, but in the sense that where it's resting right now, that trem block is actually resting in the body, so it can't go backwards. It can only go forward. So that was very interesting. So it does work pretty decent, no doubt about it. So from 1986, yeah, you got this JB. trembucker. So this is I think it's similar to kind of like the Screaming Demon kind of a thing. It is very trembly. It doesn't have a high output. I think on the website it mentioned that it was around 16K, this particular one, so it's pretty high. And this one is just a jazz, so but they're very well on the clean. They're very nice, but it's definitely a hard rock, heavy metal style guitar. It just has such a really nice feeling, really worn in, super nice feeling. The harmonics are just crazy all over this neck. This thing just picks up harmonics like crazy. So this is the newest edition, 1986. This was my first Charvel, which was the Chameleon. I really fell in love with this one. To me, this was like, when I first started really paying attention to pickups, I realized that this particular Charvel, the pickups to me sounded a lot like the Iron Maiden kind of a thing, and I just really dug it. I don't really care why they did. I don't know why they did the white. I mean, it would have just made more sense to do the black. I think I will also use my carbon fiber tape to black those out. I don't really care for the white. It's too stupid, man. And that's the only stupid thing about it. But it works great, man. The Seymour Duncans work absolutely fine. This is a great guitar, great unit, great neck. I remember when I got this at a Guitar Center San Marcos, there was a brand new one right underneath it. I got this for a steal of a deal. I think at that time I got it for around between $600 and $700, and the one right beneath it was $12.99. I got this one at the Block in Orange County. Hold on, guys. I got a pizza coming in. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that interruption. This one, yeah, came out of Orange County, the Block. I've always digged this sparkle kind of crazy vibe thing. And another reason, the only reason I'm going to get a Charvel, and I'm being very honest about these guitars, not every neck is good. This particular model definitely had a nice neck, good fretwork. I think I mentioned this before. If the fretwork isn't good, I usually will not even take it, because I don't mind doing fretwork, but I would prefer not to. I mean, so and with the Seymour Duncans, this is a great unit, but it just kind of popped, and I really dug it. It's just really, really nice, and that's the way it should be, right? Black. I wonder if I can order these in black. I would do that for the Chameleon. Yeah, so that's really, really nice. And this sounds good too. One of my favorites, of course, of this Charvel is this particular one. This came out of Guitar Center in their used market online. Just another prime example of, man, this guitar is just really exceptional, man. This quilted maple purple burst. It's really, really nice. The neck is it's wonderful. It just feels great. All of these necks on these units are absolutely superb. Don't get me wrong, I have felt some necks that were really messed up, and I just didn't want to get into it. This one I bought from a private party in Oceanside. This guy gave me a great deal on this particular unit. Hardtail, coil split. Just another wonderful feeling neck. Yeah. Just another wonderful feeling neck. And this is like a pearl. This is like a pearl. Really beautiful pearl. I think it's got one little nick there, but it's definitely a beautiful pearl paint. Yeah, really, really nice, guys. And so I'm going to be very honest with my opinion with the Charvel. Charvel guitar is just the best super strat you can buy for the money in the used market. When Fender is charging up to $900 to $1,500 for similar units. In fact, I did see something like this at Guitar Center. They just came out with one, and I think it was like between $1,200 and $1,500 because it had Fender on the headstock. All of these were used, and all of these came under 700 bucks, between 5 and 7. This made in Japan model, actually, believe it or not, came under $500. $500, less than 600 bucks for this made in Japan. And this is the Journeyman, by the way. I did find out that this is a Journeyman, and I did some research on the serial number starting with a 0. So this is 1986 Journeyman, but I went ahead and took care of the electronics. But honestly, all of these Charvels to me are the best example of a high-end Strat. You know, just very exceptional, and I love these guitars. They're very, very nice. I was playing a little bit of some of my Fenders that I have over here. I was taking an inventory of all of them. So, you know, I got these 5 right here. 6, I'm not really going to count this Baby Strat by Johnson, but, you know, it's still just a cute guitar, man. Really, really nice little gem there. Definitely a keeper. My Joe Satriani Strat. My Black Strat, my Epiphone, that's a pretty damn good guitar. Then I have my PRS, my Yamaha with the P90, that thing's sick, man. And then I have the Tease guitar over there, my first Tease guitar. That was a interesting guitar, very good, very nice. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I have my Firefly, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 right there. Firefly just recently, I don't know who's got the heads up on Firefly, but they just popped out 2 guitars that sold out instantly. One of them was a Bumblebee Strat in the FFMN. I would have bought that too. And another one was a Tally with a quilted maple top, flamed roasted maple neck, stainless steel fret, locking tuners. It's just a nice looking Tally, man. And in here, since I was digging out some of my guitars, I have 2 in here that I almost forgot about. I was like, what the hell's in here? And this is my #1 single coil Strat. I've had this for many years. This is really, really nice. I mean, I love this guitar. This is one that will, you know, not get sold because I've had it for so long, and I just love the sound of these ceramic pickups. It's a perfect balanced guitar. This thing has been really faithful to me, but it's just a beautiful specimen of a Strat. And then I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this, you know? Yeah. And then, let me close this so I don't knock it down. And then, I don't mind these. And then in here, what did I forget? I totally forgot I had this. I opened up the case and said, oh shit, I totally forgot I had this. Fender Strat with the nice cutout, Floyd Rose cutout here in the body. I totally forgot about this guitar, guys. I totally forgot I had it. But it's a beautiful specimen. That's why I got it. Now, these usually, I got this at a great price. Private Party. Yeah. It's the real deal, though. But these are expensive, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, I was crazy. So, yeah. So what did I say? 17, right? 5. I'm not going to count the baby. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16. Plus I have a classical acoustic and this acoustic. And then I have this one Warmoth Strat over here. I have this on the workbench because the frets, yeah, I need to change. I'm going to change the strings, but I need to really do some fret work on this. I really need to get these ends on these frets tapered down and just smooth them out. And I'm going to do that. That's why it's on the workbench. So a total about 18 guitars, guys. And a lot of empty cases. I did sell quite a few guitars, for my personal little ministry that I do out in the Philippines. But we won't get into that. That's something else. I do have on the computer. I have the Polychrome up for a sound demo. So let me get that set up. Just a second, guys. Hold on. 10-4. Okay, well, let's start this off. Let's start in the bridge position, or middle. No, let's start off on the bridge. Turn that up just a little bit. Let's go to the middle. Nice and chimey. It's got a great bottom end. All right, let's go to the neck. Very full. I mean, this thing sounds great. I mean, so if this or definitely stock pickups in 1986, man, were you in for a treat? Because this thing does have a lot of texture in the pickups. I mean, I can't believe this thing was being sold for less than $500 at Guitar Center Rancho Cucamonga. And, with quarter saw neck, jumbo frets, just a beautiful natural feeling neck. I mean, how do you pass that up with Seymour Duncan's? I mean, with this kind of body style, I mean, it's just made in Japan. Oh man, somebody missed the train on that one. Let's get out of the clean And let me go over to THU, and I was playing around with this signal chain. Let me make sure I have it balanced so I don't blow everybody out. Hold on. Okay, yeah, and this particular patch, I've been playing a little bit more with the patches. Has a Mesa Boogie head. I'm using a tube screamer, green tube screamer, with an England 412 cabinet, and I'm running 3 rack units per EQ units. With a digital reverb and digital delay, and this is the sound of it. And right on, I think on the Mesa Boogie, I have the amp set to a vintage, because you have 3 settings: modern, vintage, and raw. So definitely a Mesa Boogie type head with a how do you call it? Paramedic EQ. The harmonics are crazy. So the harmonics are off the chart. If you need to access harmonics, you're playing it in a backing track and you want to have that. I mean, it's a killer Charvel. There's no doubt about it. Great unit. You know, whether no matter what position you're in. That's the neck. It'll. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Welcome to my, or at least just, you know, my Charvel collection. Leave your comments. What do you think about this for being under $500 at Guitar Center Rancho Cucamonga? The crazy thing, you know, I have about 17 electric guitars, but I'm actually picking up another Strat. Yes, tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up another Strat. It's one that I haven't really. All Strats are very identical, but this particular style of a Strat, and as far as bodywood, is not one I would commonly pick up. I don't really go for those honey burst style looking guitars, but I did play this one, and the pickups sounded amazing. The neck looked amazing. It's a 2018 Fender Strat, and it just played really great. And also another great deal on that unit. These quarter saw necks are fantastic to play through. I definitely will probably, who knows what will become of this. I want to try to hold on to this Charvel collection just because I think they are the best bang for the buck in any category of a super Strat. I mean, they are really definitely, I mean, loaded with usually Seymour Duncans, very nice guitars, different varieties of Seymour Duncans they come with, Floyd Rose 1000s, coil taps, and they all uniquely have a very unique tone. The Pearl has this really spanky, just crazy tone, and I've used that, and I mean they're all very unique. But the one thing I really favor is the neck. I mean, Fender doesn't make necks like that, and I wish they did. But yeah, the Charvel is just a great series. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed week. And thanks for visiting. Thanks for joining this channel. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for you guys who subscribe. You new subscribers, thank you for visiting here. And I'm just sharing my collection of these Charvels, 5 altogether, with this newest one from 1986. really nice guitar, made in Japan. I added this. They didn't come with the tremolo ones, but really nice, hot humbucker, trembucker here, JB, Jeff Beck. Definitely on the higher end of. I don't have a pickup like this. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the one that I played in the Eddie Van Halen Charvel. Yeah, it's kind of that hot. It's very articulate and really catches their harmonics a lot. So this really catches a lot of the harmonics. But what a nice paint job too. It's got some nicks. It's got a nick right there, and I think it's got a nick right down here. But you know, I'm going to use some of this carbon fiber tape that I have laying around, and I'm going to put it on the back side of this chameleon. I think it'll look better. Just give it a different texture, you know, because this was white too, and I didn't like that. And this actually was clear. I think the guy made it. Whoever had it, they made this. It's not factory, so I just covered it, you know, made use of it. And so I thought it turned out nice anyway. But yeah, quarter sawn neck was the first thing I noticed. I was like, damn, that's a nice neck. Quarter sawn, okay. Super nice. This is a really nice neck. It's just buttery smooth. It's got some sort of finish. I don't know what it's got as far as it's pretty much raw on the top side. So it will catch it had a lot of smug grime on there, but it cleaned up, you know, with the F1 oil, cleaned up a lot of it. I scrubbed it out and polished the frets quite a bit and straightened out the neck. Yeah, so we're good to go, guys. Again, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for joining and checking it out. All right, take care.